Good morning. So I just woke up with this on my mind today and I knew I had to share it. So if this is for you, buckle up. We're going to be talking all about marketing from an energetic standpoint. Okay, let's get started. Hey friend, welcome to Deep Healing for Creative Entrepreneurs. My name is Aubrey Barr and I am a subconscious release technique practitioner and photography business owner. I know you are sick of ending your day feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, and you are seeking a solution to help you feel creatively inspired and actively engaged in your business as well as personal life. In this podcast, we are going to dig into any limiting beliefs or subconscious programs that are keeping you in a space filled with anxiety and stress. This work is not a temporary solution for your life. No. This is a complete transformation. So grab your coffee or tea and let's start you on the road to healing. And let me just say, you can do this, you are worth it, and you are meant to thrive in life and business. So let's dig in. This is truly going to be such a fun topic to go over with you guys. You know that when you run a business, we spend so much of our time marketing, especially in the social media world. The way things are today, we have to spread awareness about what it is that we do, and we do that through marketing. So anytime you're putting yourself out there, or you're talking about your program, or you're talking about your services that you offer, whatever it may be, you are going to have to do some kind of marketing. So, big surprise there, right? However, today we're not just talking about your basic marketing steps to be able to draw in a crowd. I want to talk about the energy behind marketing and what you put out there, how it comes back, what to be aware of and what to watch out for. Okay. So, the way that I'm going to do this is by explaining what I have learned in the past and what works for me. And I want you guys to keep an open mind to see how you can apply these principles into your marketing, because these are very basic. Okay. These are absolutely essential to have a good marketing space where people will be drawn to you and want to book you and that kind of thing. So just keep that in mind. With that, we're going to jump right into one of the first things that I think is essential for you when you're going to market yourself. You have to provide copy that aligns with your soul. Okay, because we are all different. And believe me when I tell you, people know if you're trying to be someone you're not. It comes across pretty easily and they can't even pinpoint it. It's all on an energetic standpoint. Like they can't even tell you why. They're just, I don't really like that person. I couldn't tell you why. Well, it's probably because you're putting things out there that someone else told you to do or told you to say, and it doesn't really align with you. So it's so important when you are about to, let's say, create your content, or it's a certain time of the day and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this post on this offer I have coming up or whatever. It's so important for you to first settle into what your intuition is telling you and lead from that. So many people will not do that, and they'll wonder why they sit down to create content and it takes them 5 hours when it should take them 45 minutes. That's magic right there, you guys. I don't care who you are, but to connect to yourself on an intuitive level, ask for, what should I be talking about this week? What do my clients want to hear? And take from the information you have gathered. Yes, the research, the market research, whatever. Take from that, but also just intuitively be able to pick out certain things. Okay, sidestep. This is so cool, and I just totally thought about it, but I have been doing my weekly modules for the course, and every time I do one, I am literally doing it the week before and releasing it. Now I'm almost done, so this won't be the case always, but I have found over and over again, my astrologer friends will be like, oh my gosh, this week is such a good week to work on that subject. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't even know that, I mean, I love astrology, but I'm not like some kind of astrologer by any means. But the way that I'm coming up with the content is purely intuitive. And it just seems to be lining up in such a valuable way for my clients every single week. And I'm just loving that. I'm loving that. It makes me thrive on a bigger level than I could have imagined. Than if I planned everything out and perfectly, orchestrated all of it. I couldn't have done it better without tapping into that intuition. So there's just an example of how using that is going to help you with your marketing. It's going to help you reach people that in this moment, they absolutely need to hear what you're going to say. Okay. So next, never come from a place of lack. I briefly talk about this a few times in the past episodes because I'm seeing it so much right now. There is obviously some big economic concerns for people right now. People are going through big changes, and some of it is just honestly not super predictable, or at least it didn't seem predictable to them. So these things happen, right? We all go through ebbs and flows in life. And the thing that I want to address is just being able to post from a place of gratitude and joy and love. The second that you start doing your posts based on lack or need, scarcity, anger, fear, oh, have mercy. Do not do a post while you're fearful of the outcome. Just don't ever do that, ever. It's not okay, because it does come across and it's not inviting. It's not inviting at all. And I totally get that sometimes you really just feel that way, and that's fine, but maybe just skip the post and just move on to something else. Or better yet, you could take a small fraction of time, let's say 30 minutes, and detach from everything that's your work related. Maybe do some meditation, maybe do some breathing techniques. I'm about to do some releases with you guys that I think will be super helpful in situations like this. But just take a break, okay? Try to reset, try to come from a place of gratitude and love and appreciation. How grateful are you that you get to run this business, that you get to put yourself out there and help people with this problem that you're so good at, right? Just come from a different place. Then read through the thing that you wanted to post and make sure that it does align with that place, okay? And the last thing before we get into the releases that I wanted to talk about is being able to detach yourself from the outcome, okay? Sometimes maybe we feel like our post or our marketing, or maybe we posted a picture or a product, we feel like maybe it doesn't get any traction, maybe people don't see it. And we all know that the algorithms are crazy, and a lot of times people don't see it. But if you're coming from that place, the people who need to see it will. Okay, they're going to see it. They're gonna get the information that you're providing because it probably is super valuable, right? If you're coming from a place of joy and love and acceptance, that value that you give people from coming from that place is just inherently already better than any other content. So just trust that you're putting out there what your people need, what your soulmate client needs. And at the same time, maybe the outcome doesn't look like you would want it to, right? I mean, maybe it just looks like 3 likes, and that was it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There will be people later on that'll come back to that and say, wow, that was like so valuable. I can't believe nobody liked it, or I don't know why it didn't get seen, but my gosh, that was my favorite post ever. Just be able to detach yourself from the outcome. This is such a huge energetic lesson that so many people need to learn, especially around manifesting. We think that we have to see the results of these things right away. And honestly, if that's how you're thinking, the joke is on you, because it doesn't usually work like that. We can have days where we see small things like that. But overall, pretty much everything you do in marketing just takes time, and it takes coming from a good place. So that's what I really want to drill into you guys today. And I know that I've told you before, But business is 20% strategy and 80% mindset. I'm always happy to help you with the mindset side 100%. My strategy advice is okay, but I'm not going to claim that it's my strong point. Mindset, I got down. I got you guys. No worries. Okay, so that being said, we're going to go ahead and just do a couple fun little releases around marketing, around writing copy, just a couple things that I came up with that I'm like, okay, I hear people say these all the time, and as soon as they say them, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is definitely a program for them. So let's go ahead and get started. Just a brief explanation once again. I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in and hold. I'm going to say a statement. I want you to think it. And then when you're done thinking it, we're just going to blow it out. Okay? So let's get started. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold. I release all terror with writing copy. Breathe it out. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release all disappointment with my posts. Even that one felt super good to me. All right, breathe in and hold. I release all embarrassment with my business. Very good. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release all stress with what I say. Very good. And we're going to do one more. So breathe in and hold. I release all fear with what people think of me. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and do a fill up around this. So breathe in and hold. I am so happy and so thankful. I welcome my intuition to lead my business. All right, perfect. And now we've been able to clear out some more common programs that I hear. Obviously, there is a lot more work to be done in this. And if you didn't notice, you might have, but a lot of these thoughts around our marketing and how we put ourselves out there in the world come from a deeper place inside. And that is why I do so much healing work, because business will absolutely bring these past ideas and limiting beliefs to the surface and say, hey, you remember me? Hey, you remember that time? Blah, 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 right? So it's so important to get that work done on that level for your business to be able to thrive and you enjoy it. You love your life. Again, that is the most amazing thing that you can have. So that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and I hope this brought you all the clarification you need and inspires you to go align yourself, tap into that intuition, and come up with some amazing marketing strategies for you going in the future. All right, we will talk soon. I hope this podcast spoke to you in some way. If it did, please go ahead and leave me a review and subscribe so that I know you're enjoying what you hear. And further, if you know somebody else who owns their own creative business and struggles with anything that we spoke about, please pass this on, because it is my hope that we will be able to build a community of like-minded individuals who love on each other and appreciate the many facets that make our creative business so unique. And lastly, check out the show notes to find my free Facebook community and other useful links to work with me. All right, friend, see you soon.